Welcome back.
Good morning.
To another edition of Roast Beef and Bagels.
We're outside. It's starting to get cold. I had to fucking wear a sweatshirt today. Just came from the gym. I'm sweating. I was like, oh man, it's fucking brisk out.
It is a little nippy. I think it's like 40 degrees or something like that.
48, they said, but the wind, and we're not far from the beach.
That's why we're by water.
So yeah, forget about it.
I guess it makes it a little colder when you're by the water.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking freezing though. My fucking ass.
And we're sitting on metal.
Well, at least there's when the birds are coming our way again.
The birds are here again.
Oh my god.
Well, if you got like the hot coffee, it's okay.
I have to drink decaf. It sucks. I've been drinking mud water. You ever heard of mud water? So mud water is supposed to be like an alternative to coffee, and it has like turmeric and pepper and all. But it does taste similar. It's not as thick. It's mud water. It doesn't taste too bad. I put a little honey in it.
Like, what is it supposed to be? Like a health thing?
It's supposed to be a health thing because it's made with mushrooms and all this stuff too. But the idea is to give you the same boost of energy that a coffee would, and one has caffeine and one doesn't have caffeine. I don't have the one with the caffeine because I gotta stay away from caffeine. But it's not bad. I like it. I mean, it's a little expensive. It's a little pricey, but $49. But it's supposed to be for a month. It's a month worth for $49. Even though I think coffee is more.
Yeah, coffee a cup now. What was this? $4?
I don't know, maybe. I know this is $2.75. This is $2.75.
Yeah, those had to be like $4. I get always like a big one.
Yeah, because $2.75 say $30. $60.
Yeah,
Not bad.
expensive. Coffee, definitely gone up a lot.
Mm.
I have a crunchy bagel today. I don't know if you could.
Is it bad like last week?
No, this one's way better. But
they know us now. They tell us we want to make sure you get your regular order.
He did mention that should we say something to them, and I just didn't want to say nothing.
You sure? But if it's better this week.
So we want to introduce the Beef's latest in merch, because the Beef does all the merch. These keychains. Look at that. I didn't open them yet because they come like in a brick here.
What is it, like 7? No, maybe 8.
6. There's 6 here, I think. 6.
No,
5.
Don't count the chains. It's 6 on top, 6 on the bottom. That'll make sense, right?
Oh yeah, it's
maybe it don't make sense.
10. It's a 10 pack.
Oh, all right, cool.
10 pack. I just realized that. You're right. 10 pack of chains. Pretty cool.
Call in. Are we doing the contest today? Maybe. Completely forgot about it. I'm gonna have to make it next week.
I forgot the stuff. It happens.
Yeah, it's all right.
It gives everybody an extra week to drop us an email right here.
When you point, he likes to put stuff in there when you point to it.
I don't know if you guys caught that in the last episode where I pointed to stuff and then it dropped in.
He loves that stuff.
So we're going to try to make little funny things like that to add to the show.
Local news. There was a mayor's debate. I'm sure that you've seen some of that. I'll be honest, I'm not even saying this because I like Curtis, but I think Curtis won.
Yeah. The reports I saw said that he did win.
It was normal. There wasn't nothing crazy.
No, actually, all 3 were normal. Like
they were laughing together too. Yeah, they were laughing. You can tell, bro. They were all kind of friendly. It's all bullshit. Rhetoric is all bullshit.
Yeah, but if this guy Zoran is really trying to run on the things that he's saying, it's dangerous.
Oh, I don't think he'll get half the things, but these kids nowadays just get free. All those free buses, yeah, but he's gonna raise your fucking payroll tax another 3% to pay for it. You're not getting out with no money coming out of your pocket, bro. There is.
Yeah, the buses and stuff, the MTA is already going up. It's funny because the governor added that congestion pricing, which is supposed to eliminate
any increases,
some stuff, but everything is increased. I know, like I take one of those express buses.
Actually, I'd like to take one. You say they're nice.
They're really nice, but it's going up to now $7.25 one way.
$7.25 one way.
One way. So it'll.
Well, what was it?
7. So it's going up a quarter. But you think about it, a quarter is like not that much, right? But when I first started taking it, I think it was $6.50, and now it's $7.25. But if you think about it, so in a day, it's going to be 50 cents, right? Because then it's going to be instead of 14.50.
Right.
So it's going to increase my commute by $5.
It's $15 a month. No,
$5 a day. And no, it's going to be $5 a week rather. It's going to be $20 a month more.
Yeah.
That's going to cost me to travel. So yeah, you say, oh, a quarter, that's not a lot. No, it's not a great amount, but they're smart. They're not going to raise it $1 because then everybody really
just $2.40 a year. That's a lot. I'm sorry.
As it goes up. I think the subway is going up. Regular MTA, I think it's going to be $3 one way. And they're getting rid of the monthly. They used to sell a monthly pass. I think they're doing away with that.
That's no good. So there's no monthly no more.
Mm-mm. So you see, this Zoran guy, he may try to run on a platform where it's free buses or whatever, but then that also makes me think, I mean, I guess we should look into it, is that the MTA does control those express buses. So is that also those express buses are going to be free? I doubt it.
I doubt it. There's no way. You got to pay for it. Someone has to pay for the MTA workers.
But you understand the mayhem that'll hit the MTA if the doors are just open?
Well, not only that, dude. The people that work for the MTA are never going to get a raise. The way they get a raise is an increase in the pricing to us. I mean, that's just simple economics. That's the problem. People who vote for Mandani never took an economics class. That's really what it comes down to. He's saying he's going to do a rent freeze. He can't do a rent freeze. The only rent freeze he can do is on city housing. That's all he could do. And he still has to find money to pay the night shift workers when it's time for a raise, because the way they do it is through rents. So if you're stopping the rents, that means the night shift workers are never going to get an increase. I don't understand. I don't understand how people don't understand that. To me, it's real simple. I actually had someone tell me once, recently I was talking, I was in the Rockaways, and he was like, well, if I had a McDonald's, you know, and the minimum wage went up to $30 an hour, I would give up some of my salary for him if I owned it. I go, no, you wouldn't. I says, because the average fucking McDonald's owner is a franchise. The first few years, he's only making about $100,000 a year. If you gave up salary to pay all your people $30, you wouldn't come home. You'd be in the negative. You'd be in the negative for $30 an hour, dude. And no one gets economics. They just don't see it. It's nice. It's nice to say that you would. You know, your heart's in the right spot. But you're not feeding somebody else's kids before you're feeding your own. You'll never do that.
Yeah, if it goes up to like $30 an hour, the minimum wage, the prices of the food, which is expensive now,
right? Think about that bagel. That bagel right now, on a $30 a minimum wage, that'll be about $25 for a bagel with tomatoes and fucking Swiss cheese. It'll be $25. I mean, who's getting it? We'll have everything. Will be out of.
We get it?
No. We would call ourselves roast beef and bagel still, but you would just get a plain bagel, and I would get, instead of a quarter of a pound of roast beef, I would get a tenth of a roast beef.
We would call us roast beef and bagelless. So having someone like him and his platform,
it's crazy, dude.
You know who's going to vote for him? Those young kids that are home with
just
their
free.
parents.
Yeah, they just get free. It's sad this generation doesn't know how to hustle, dude. I mean, you were working just as much as I was working since I was 11 years old.
They don't want to work either.
They don't want to fucking work for shit. And what's funny, in Williamsburg, dude, I go to Williamsburg, all those kids, they're living off their parents. They're living with 2 or 3 roommates, and the parents are sending them money for rent. They're living large because their parents have money. But once the parents are gone, they're going to run through that money, and they're going to be poor. They're going to be living back in Ohio or fucking West Bumblefuck, wherever they goddamn came from. You know? They're not going to be living in Williamsburg for $7,000 a month for a 1-bedroom and splitting it between 3 people and having only 1 toilet.
You know, I'll be honest with you too.
People, bro?
You know, this generation of people that exists now, these young kids with these progressive mindset and stuff, it's actually part parent fault, because if we didn't like spoil them, if you will, with a lot of this stuff, they wouldn't be this way.
Yeah, my mother didn't spoil me, bro.
No.
She said go out and work. Do you remember kangaroos, dude? Do you remember the sneakers kangaroos?
With the little pocket.
Little pocket.
Right? The zipper.
So I wanted the kangaroos once, and I remember I said to me, you want them, you got to work I worked in a butcher shop making hot sausages in Mike's Italian Butcher Shop on Graham Avenue for $1 an hour at the time, off the books. And I got up like $13, and that's how much the sneakers were at the time. It was worth $13, and my grandmother would put a dime in my sneaker pocket, so that way if there was an emergency, I could use the payphone to call.
Use the call.
Remember the payphones was a dime.
It was a dime back then.
How old the fucking we, bro? Fucking old, bro.
Well, I'm wondering if the younger folks who are watching it even know what a payphone is.
Actually, Bella's seen a payphone, and she asked years ago in Pennsylvania. I said, "Oh, Bella, before cell phones, that's how you communicated outside the house."
And
We
if you were smart, like whatever street corner you hung out on, you try to get the number for that payphone.
And they used to have the number sometimes up there. You used to be able to have it.
So people would call and say, "Yo, you guys hanging out tonight?"
Right.
Pick up the phone.
Right on the corner by Whitney. I remember. I had that number. And we had little black books back then, remember? With the phone numbers and stuff. I'd put mine in my wallet. So it'd be like 20 people's numbers, because I couldn't remember shit.
Yeah, the books were small.
Yeah, they were tiny. I would put it in my, I had a Harley Davidson wallet at the time. I just put it in that.
So funny.
So funny. And how about the fucking ballroom now? What's going on, bro?
So the White House is under construction with the ballroom, and
liberals are losing their minds, dude.
Liberals are up in arms about it.
It's so crazy.
What's great, what's kind of ironic about the whole thing is that it's technically being done for free. It's Trump was able to get a bunch of donors to raise the money to
$300 million, dude. $300 million. And of course people are saying, yeah, but it's pay for play. And I'm like, yeah, probably. That I'll agree with. Yeah. You're giving a donation to the White House, you're gonna have access to the White House 100%, just like every other fucking president before him. There's no other president that didn't do the same thing. Think about this: Hillary and fucking Bill. They left the White House. They started the Clinton Foundation. She stood in politics, and she kept on getting donors. As soon as she left politics, the donors stopped. There's no donors. No money's going to the Clinton Foundation no more. No one's donating no more because there's no more pay for play. So when they talk shit, they don't know, dude. They don't know. It pisses me off. And for $300 million, dude, to give to the American people, the ballroom in their house is nice. I think it's a plus.
I think that's very nice.
It's very nice.
To have something like that. Obama, he did construction at the White House
no one
too.
said shit.
He did either a tennis court or basketball court or whatever it was.
He put in a basketball court, and he destroyed to get the place. Well, he destroyed a bowling alley.
Wasn't something by the front lawn somewhere? I thought it was.
Oh no! I know it was a bowling alley because I think Nixon put in the bowling alley. He was a bowler, and obviously Nixon not around anymore or whatever, but he changed it around to a basketball court because that's what he wanted. I didn't have a problem with it. I didn't like the fact that we had to pay for it, you know. But and dude, FDR, which is really kind of the liberals' fucking favorite person because he taxed the shit out of the American people. He did a complete reconstruction. I mean, he spent at the time it wasn't his lot, but in today's money, it was probably like $50-60 million. You know, back then. You know, he rearranged it. The White House was falling apart during Lincoln. You know, if you know history, when Lincoln became president, the White House was just falling apart. There was nothing left. And back then, it really was the people's house. People could just walk into the White House. There was no security. You could just walk in. You wanted to see the president, you could just walk in. There was no Secret Service or nothing like that. It was great. That's why the fucking house was fucked up.
Well, I mean, back then, definitely the times are so much different than today. I mean, listen, today you got to have the security because I think there's more crazy people today.
Well, we could definitely still go to the White House. The way you do it is you go to your local congressman and you apply.
But isn't there a section only that you're allowed
to?
Right.
Yeah. You can't go, I think, into the West Wing. But you can go and apply, and then they give you dates where you can come. They give you the dates. You can't pick them. And it takes like 6 months. But if you get a local congressman to sign up for you saying that you're a good person and you're, not a danger or whatever,
Beef and Bagels,
we should do it. It takes a long time. If we're going to do it, we got to start it now. We'll be in there by the summer. But I will say to you this, they'll probably look at our podcast. We'll tell them, we're coming in. We're podcasters, whatever. They might not let us in. Well, now they will. But if the president shakes, they won't.
Well, I don't think you got to disclose like your social. I mean,
you got to give everything.
Your recreational.
They do a full background. Yeah, they do a full background check on you. They'll ask you about Facebook and Instagram. They do everything. They have to. It's not us. It's
let
crazy.
Them do it themselves. They can figure it out.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
I get involved.
You don't like it.
I don't like it. What if they see roasting and bagels and then they see when you go, I don't like rockets, and then a rocket goes like that.
Ooh, I hate rockets. Dude, I do. I think because I think it's bullshit. I don't think they go anywhere. They just go into the atmosphere. NASA spends all this fucking money. They haven't went to the goddamn moon, bro. Come on.
Wait, you think they didn't go to the moon?
No, they've never been to the moon. I could prove it. It's very easy.
How?
Just Google the Van Allen belt.
Van Halen?
The Van Allen belt.
I thought you was Van Halen.
No. So the Van Allen belt is 2,000 miles of radiation that surrounds the Earth. You can't live through it.
What about all those pictures and videos?
It's all fucking from Area 57. It is the whole thing. I'm telling you, dude. Actually, when you laugh, I sent you one. I sent you. Look at it. There's an astronaut that just went on the fucking thing last fucking week. An astronaut said this is amazing. For the first time, we'll be out of the Earth's atmosphere for the first time. He's saying it to you. That everybody who's an astronaut knows that no one's been there.
The only thing I never understood about the moon,
Dude,
when they did the video, and they said this is like the first step, whatever,
from mankind.
And
The first person was the
filming
camera.
it?
The first person was the camera, not Neil Armstrong. That's my point, dude. And you could pull the wool over people's eyes back then with no problem, bro. Think about this: we can't get a cell phone, dude. Me and you in the same fucking neighborhood, and my cell phone goes out. You're getting a fucking a signal and a fucking video feed in 1960 from the moon, which is fucking a million miles away. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
So you believe that they didn't go to the moon?
Not at all. Actually, Buzz Aldrin said it, and he was one of the people. He said we never went. He said it.
What about Buzz Lightyear?
That's the cartoon guy. I like him too. I like him, but I don't like rockets.
All right, so I think they did go to the moon.
Absolutely not.
So you see, we're allowed to disagree.
Oh, of course, I'm not mad at you. You got to look into it though. As soon as you look into it, you realize that I'm right. It's impossible, dude. It's and I know why they did it. I know why they faked it. I don't think we did it for the wrong reasons.
But didn't other countries do the same thing?
No.
Like there's no flags on the moon,
No.
like they said.
Actually, go look right now. There's telescopes you can see the moon. There's no flag up there.
You can't see that close.
Dude, you can see it. But what's that one in fucking Arizona, whatever it's called?
I don't know.
But dude, I'm telling you this, dude. There's 100 things. Have you seen the actual module that landed on the moon? Have you seen it? Dude, the Martian. Dude, the thing was made with tinfoil. Then, dude, I want to ask you a question. If we did go, right, how come there's no video proof? The government doesn't have it. They deleted it.
Wait.
They deleted all the footage from the moon landing. Doesn't exist no more. Not only that, dude, they said they don't have the material to build the spacesuits no more. That's why we stopped going to the moon. Dude, come on, bro.
What happened to the material?
They got rid of it. The birds are back. But dude, it's impossible. So we have more technology today than we did in the 1960s, but we can't go there.
He's getting close. So wait, they're saying that we can't go to the moon today?
No, we can't go to the moon today because we don't have the space.
Are you sure?
Dude, I did a thesis on this when I was in Baruch College. I was nuts. That and the Kennedy assassination I did. Oh, dude, it's crazy, bro. Look at this fucking bird. Yeah, he's literally, he wants to be on the show.
He's about a foot from us. If
You want to come on the show, you little fucker? Come on.
You think he'll jump on your finger?
Okay, I don't give a shit.
Well,
come here. Little fucker.
Could they hear? Like
birds? Yeah. I mean,
where's the ears?
It's behind the feathers. Now he's like fluffing up.
He's fluffing up to show that he's the man.
He's not the man. I'll smack the shit out of a little bird. Then we'll have FEMA come in.
No, don't be. You gotta be nice. I'm a vegetarian. I
What
love animals.
You won't eat him?
No, I would never.
If I'm hungry, I would freaking.
So you're saying that we never flew to the moon?
No. We never left the Earth's atmosphere.
I thought we're supposed. Aren't people flying to Mars and stuff like that?
No one's going to the Mars. No one ever went to Mars.
I thought what's his name? Elon was gonna start a whole.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. So they said they send a module to Mars. But dude, listen, the whole thing. You're gonna laugh at this too because I'm not sure about this yet. I'm still looking into it. But the whole thing. Listen to this.
I can't believe this.
They say that the Earth rotates 1,100 miles an hour. Dude, 1,100 miles an hour.
It's too fast.
That's what it says. Dude, just Google it. It's on fucking NASA. I did all this shit before.
I'm going to Google it and I'm going to put all that information.
Dude, how the fuck are we revolving at 1,100 miles an hour and we don't move? But as soon as 10 mile an hour winds are, the fucking trees are going nuts. How is that possible? How's that possible?
Well, how is it possible that if you're moving 1,100 miles an hour and we're fine, but if you have one Johnny Walker.
Right? You fucked up. I don't understand it, bro. Look, I love the stuff when people try to explain space. Do you think
it's just if we're? I don't think we're traveling 1,100 miles.
That's what it says, dude. I'm telling you, you'll Google it. dude, this is what I do. I love
You
looking
just
at.
Google.
I love shit like that, bro. I love it because science is based on theory.
You follow the science.
So no, so
You
listen,
like the
listen to me
liberals
up.
now.
Listen to me. Science is based on theory. What's the definition of theory? Definition of theory is an educated guess.
Is it really?
100%. There's I can just say, I'm a scientist, I'm Dr. Roast beef, and I think that the fucking sun is revolving around the earth 1,700 million miles an hour. And if I'm pressed down, then people believe me. That's what the facts are. But it's not true. It's not true.
So then how you know we're going 1,100 miles an hour?
Because that's what it says on NASA. NASA says that.
And how can they take a...
Dude, I'm going to tell you, I'm
Phenomenal.
going to tell you another thing that you're going to be fucking mind boggled about, dude, that no one believes, but it's 100% true. You see the pictures of the earth?
Yeah.
They're all fucking generated. No one's ever took a picture of the earth. Nobody. It's never happened, and NASA admits it. No one's ever took a picture of earth. I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy.
Today's show is what I did not expect.
No, actually, we didn't know what the fuck we were going to talk about today. To be honest with you, we had the
Well,
ballroom.
we never know what we're going to talk about, which is true. But I didn't know we were going here.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if you look into it next week when you come on, you're gonna be like, this fucking guy, he got me nuts. I'm telling you, bro.
I'm definitely going to look all this stuff up.
There's never been an actual picture.
So what are those
Earth ever.
images that we're getting?
NASA puts them out. They use it as the globe. So just to let you know too, I'm not a flat earther yet, but I'm coming close to it. Dude, and when do you think that the schools started teaching that the earth was a globe?
I don't know.
1954. Before that, the earth was flat. Everybody said the earth
no
was
one
flat.
ever fell off. Columbus never fell off.
Because we never traveled that far.
Columbus, he went. He never fell.
Dude, when you fly a plane, right?
Yeah.
Right? And you see the things. How come we have to go from fucking, how come it doesn't have to dip? If there's a curve, it has to dip. It never dips. It stays straight. It's a straight line. It doesn't go like this around the curve. It doesn't do it. There's no curve.
I think it does.
No, you ask any airline pilot, they'll tell you no. I go on websites where airline pilots are on the plane. They're in full uniform and saying, oh no, the earth is flat.
Well, hold on. If you're flying across country, I'm going to say it's probably mostly flat.
But how come?
But if
It's curved. It should curve.
See, hold on. I think I have an answer to this.
Okay, go ahead.
You can't fly completely around the world without landing because you'll never do it without fuel.
So actually,
if you can fly completely around the world,
Amelia Earhart did it. Amelia Earhart
no,
did
but you have to land. You need gas.
So they had gas. They put gas while in flight. It's been done a bunch of times. It's been done a bunch of times. But my point to you is, okay, so you're flying to Florida from New York, right? You're going south.
You're definitely not.
So is the plane upside down?
What do you mean?
So this is the earth. This is New York. This is Florida. When you go like this on the curve, are you upside down at the end? No, you're still straight.
But it's not curving that hard.
Dude,
it's just such a small.
So dude, when you go down to Antarctica, it's literally straight down.
You can't go.
So are you upside down?
No, because you got to stop for gas, and every time you stop, you're repositioning.
Yeah, but dude, it's round. It's round like this. The Antarctica's here. You're telling me if you fly like this and you get there, say you have all the gas in the world, when you get to Antarctica, you're gonna be upside down?
We're gonna be upside down.
No way.
And gravity is gonna hold us,
dude.
So wait, there's no gravity.
So there's gravity. There is gravity. Yeah, I believe in gravity. It has to be.
I believe.
But my point is, when we fly down to Florida, we're not like this. We're straight.
Because you're following the curve.
But dude, when you're on a roller coaster and you follow the curve, what happens to you? When it's a loop to loop.
That's different.
No, it's the same thing as the fucking earth. It's the same shape.
Yeah, but if your perception, you're hanging upside down, but because of gravity, if you put your feet and start walking, you'd be right side up.
No, what I'm saying to you is when you take the roller coaster and you go upside down, could you walk? No.
If there was gravity, you could.
You can't walk, dude. You're upside down.
But if there's gravity, gravity's holding you down, so you're right side up.
No, dude, we're gonna go on a roller coaster. I'm gonna show you.
No, I love roller coasters.
I don't.
So
first of all, I can't even do it.
What I'm saying,
over 300 pounds, you can't go on the roller coasters.
So if this is, I wish we had a ball.
Oh, I know we need a ball. What's a ball? Is there a ball?
Right here's a ball. Look.
All right.
if this is the Earth,
right,
and you have gravity, and you're walking, the gravity is just going to keep you right side up,
but you would be
even though you're upside down.
No, you would fall.
You can't. It's gravity. Gravity is holding you from within.
And within. But dude, you wouldn't feel upside down?
No, because you're right side up.
Oh my god! All viewers gotta have to make.
So then I'm gonna. All right, so hold on. How do you know that right now we're not upside down?
I don't. But that's my point. We're flat. We're flat. We're not round. That's my point.
Because if we were upside down, our hair would be up, our clothes would be like this, right? And we would hold it down because gravity would just be holding us. Everything else would start to try to move.
What I also want you to do is look at maps from like Marco Polo time and Christopher Columbus time, right? They believe now. I haven't really looked into this as much, but they believe that not only is it flat, that there's an ice wall that surrounds the Earth on the flat stage, and that's what Antarctica is.
We should have asked her what she thought. We should ask some random people. We missed an opportunity.
All right,
that would have been good.
We'll give him a keychain.
If somebody comes by again,
I'm gonna ask him. Say, is the Earth round or flat? Actually, I don't really know. I'm not fighting for the flat Earthers, but I just don't think that it's round. I don't think it's a globe. It might be, and I got news for you too, dude. You're a Christian, right? You're a Catholic, hardcore, right?
Yeah.
In the Bible, guess what it says?
What does it say?
The Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. In the Bible, 100%. I forgot the name that they use. Oh, the firmament. They use it's called the firmament. Look it up.
What's that? What the book? The book of a firmament?
No. The words that they use for the Earth. It's a firmament. So it's flat, but it's a dome, meaning our atmosphere is still there. It's a domed atmosphere. It's kind of like a semicircle. It's flat, but there's a dome over it, like kind of like the fucking Superdome.
Wait, so you can expand this, and we could probably talk forever.
Yeah, we. So the firmament, look it up.
So that means the moon's not round. What about all these other planets in the solar system? They don't exist.
Hold on. We don't know if the moon is round. We know it's a circle. Something different.
And what?
Do you know that it's round? No. You see a circle in the air.
So why
you don't see a globe in the air? You see a circle in the air. Am I correct?
You do. You can't see a round thing.
Right. You see a circle. So we don't know if it's round. The scientists are telling us it's round. But since we listen to scientists, they've been wrong every fucking time.
So does that mean there's not 9 planets in our solar system?
So right now, dude, what's funny, there's 8.
Because you can't get to Pluto. It's too far away.
They said that it's a dwarf planet. They don't consider it a planet no more. They don't teach 9. They teach 8. I'm telling you, I'm in school. They don't teach 8 or 9 no more. It's 8. And then they found a dwarf planet somewhere next to Venus now. It's very small. I don't know where they're finding this stuff. I don't believe any of it. I don't believe it, dude. Not one fucking thing do I believe. I don't believe none of it. I don't give a fuck. You're not gonna tell me. The only thing that you don't have to prove to me is God, because it's fate. Everything else, the science tells me you have to, because it's all based on fucking theory, which is someone's educated guess. That's all it is. I'm not listening to it. I refuse. You're gonna have to prove it to me. But I believe in the Bible, and the Bible says that the Earth is a firmament, which is a flat Earth with a dome over it to protect us from the outside.
But what's the dome made out of?
It's just atmosphere. It's not like a fucking like Avengers dome.
Yeah, but back then, Jesus didn't know anything about science.
Oh, no, because Jesus knew everything because his dad made everything. He knows it's a firmament.
So wait, is this conversation then really a battle between religion and science?
Oh, it might be, but not for me.
See, I think the world we live in is a combination of the both.
So you believe that we came from apes?
I believe that we did evolve.
How come there's other monkeys? How come they didn't evolve?
I also do believe, right? We had to come from somewhere, and
we came from Adam and Eve.
You know what though? I'll be honest.
And you don't even know. You probably don't even know this.
I think,
but it was not even really Adam and Eve in the beginning. It was Adam. It was Adam and Lilith.
Who's Lilith?
Oh, see, you don't even read, bro. You gotta read, bro.
No, the book of Genesis.
No.
Isn't it Eve?
So there was. Do you know?
No,
you ever?
It actually says on the first day.
So you ever read the Dead Sea Scrolls?
No.
Oh, dude.
Is that the Bible though?
So hold on. So the Dead Sea Scrolls.
I don't know what's going on in this episode.
The Dead Sea Scrolls are scrolls that were written in the same time after Jesus that Constantine, the Pope, then left out of the canon. He didn't want them in the canon. So there was a story about Adam and Lilith. That was the first person that God made for Adam, and
They were the only two people.
And she was gangster. She was not very nice. So God came down and killed her, because she was not very nice. Oh, of course, God. Dude, you're talking about the New Testament. This was the Old Testament, gangster God, bro. Right? So that's why Adam was such a good guy. They made Eve out of Adam's rib.
Yes, that's the story.
That's why he was such a good guy. But he had Lilith for, just Google it. Adam and Lilith. It'll come up. It'll say Dead Sea Scrolls, everything, the whole fucking story. You wouldn't believe it. The Dead Sea Scrolls are amazing, dude. Amazing.
I think Beef's got to get out of the house more.
No, dude. Religion and politics are my two favorite. Lilith.
And Adam.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you right now, you're going to go home and Google it and go, holy shit, this fucking guy knows what he's talking about.
Who's Lilith?
She was the first woman. And she wasn't very nice.
Are you sure these just aren't conspiracy theories?
No, dude. This is history. It was found by the Dead Sea Scrolls in 1970s in some fucking cave somewhere. I'm telling you, dude. They got the parchment paper and the writings the same time as Jesus Christ. Those things that you can't fake. It's concrete. It's right in front of you. You want to hear some of the Dead Sea Scrolls? You want to hear a couple? I got a couple of stories. They're great.
Now hold on. Let's do this. Let's go back even further.
All right, go ahead.
If Adam and Eve were the first two to roam this earth, then are we all ancestrally related?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
See that?
So, but I will say to you, if you read the Bible properly,
that's why we're all screwed up.
Yeah,
it's all incest.
But if you read the Bible properly, to be honest with you, they mention in Genesis other people. They don't mention how they became other people, but they mention, just like most Catholics won't talk about that Jesus had brothers and sisters. Like they don't bring those scriptures up in church, because the Catholics want to control the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not true Bible people.
So you're saying Jesus had brothers and sisters?
100%. It's in the Bible.
I know he had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Mary Magdalene. People get mad at that too.
They do get mad.
But
Jesus was allowed to play the field.
So, dude, I'll tell you why that it's true. I'll tell you why that it's true. It's real simple, actually. So, being over 25 in those days and not being married, no man would have been respected. He got all his sacraments. The last sacrament was marriage.
It was marriage.
Yeah, dude. Think about this: the wedding at Cana, that was his wedding. People say why, and I say it's very simple. It's easy to explain. So, dude, you and your wife get married, right? Your mom's still alive. Say your dad's still alive. Her parents are still alive, and you run out of wine or you run out of food.
That's my favorite story.
Yeah, you run out of wine or food, right?
So wait, they're saying that
who is the maitre d' going to? I'm the maitre d'. You run out of food or wine. I'm not going to go to you guys, right? Because you guys are busy. You're getting married. You're having a good time.
Oh, they went to Jesus because he's the man.
No, they didn't go to Jesus.
They did. He said, "Give me that water," and he turned it into wine to keep the party going.
They didn't go to Jesus. You don't know the story. They didn't go to Jesus. They went to Mary.
No, but Jesus turned the water to wine.
Yes. But they went to Mary. The maitre d' went to the groom's mother and said, "We're running out of wine." And she went to Jesus, and Jesus said, "Fill up those things with water, said a prayer," and they all turned to wine. And then people were saying,
kept going.
"Oh yeah,
do you know
that'd be like us?"
That was my reading at the wedding.
Yeah,
that was my favorite story.
Yeah, no,
because the priest asked us. So wait, you're saying that was who Jesus married?
Mary Magdalene.
Come on,
dude.
How old was when he got married?
Whatever it was. He
died when he was
33 and a half.
Right?
33 and a half.
Okay.
I think it was 5 years earlier. So whatever that is, 28, 27. You know, you don't do all the sacraments and then not do your last one. You would be shunned. No one would listen to you in that society. We think like now. Back then, they actually followed rules, dude. Like the temple was everything. Not Jesus, but the Jewish religion ran shit. And if it wasn't them, it was the Romans. Those were the only two powers in the whole entire world. That was it. Dude, I'm telling you, you're gonna laugh. Dude, Jesus has awesome stories. There's actually
Jesus got awesome.
No, he got awesome stories, dude, from the Dead Sea Scrolls. I'm telling you, you would love it. If I have the book still, I'll give it to you. It's incredible, dude. It's an incredible verse.
But as Catholics, we follow the New Testament, not that Old Testament. When you say gangster Jesus,
so if you look in the Bible, the King James, there is a New Testament, but if you look in the front, it's the Old Testament. You still hear about Moses. That's not taken out of the King James Bible for the Catholics.
No,
it's all in there, dude. It's all in there. You see,
it's very interesting,
dude. I love it.
I think this might be a part 2 next week.
It might. You might have to come back with some information. I
gotta look up some of this stuff.
Dude, I'll tell you one quick story. You'll like it, bro, right? So Jesus was like 13 years old. He was playing, and they had, I forgot the name of the person, but there was a Jewish name, and it was meant mayor, like he was running the town. And dude, you couldn't do anything on a Saturday. You couldn't do anything on a Saturday. It's a Sabbath. You couldn't. So Jesus was actually trained to be a carpenter. He used to whittle wood. So he's in the middle of the town square, and he's whittling wood, and he's whittling doves. Like he's making doves out of wood. The mayor sees and goes over to Joseph and says, Joseph, your son's whittling. He can't do that. It's a sacrilegious, whatever the term was. So he goes over, and Jesus gets mad. And he's like, well, I'm not doing anything wrong. This is my Father's Day. I can do what I want, that type of shit, like kind of like a little kid. And he said, you got to stop, like 12.
Okay.
And he stops or whatever, and he gets mad, and he goes like this. He goes, and the doves turn from the wood to real doves and fly away because he was mad. It's incredible, dude. There's 100 stories.
I got to read it.
You got to read it. It's the Bible.
Did he go like this?
He went like that, and he fucking flew away. Dude, he's another one.
Well, hold on. How did it fly if the earth is round? Was the bird upside down?
No, he just flew this way. He flew up. Dude, I got another one too. Fucking Jesus is up. He's hanging out with his friend. They're on the roof of a hut. The kid falls and dies. They blame Jesus because Jesus was always kind of a bad kid. So the mayor comes, blah, blah, blah. He was a bad kid. He was a bad kid. Dude, according to these scriptures, he was a bad kid, bro. So he turns around and he's like, oh, and he tells him, I didn't kill him, Dad. I didn't kill him. He's talking to Joseph. I didn't kill him. And everybody wants to now throw stones at him. They want to kill him. At Jesus. So Jesus touches the kid and wakes him up out of death and says, tell him I didn't kill you. Tell him I didn't kill you. I love you. And the kid woke up from it was the first time he ever raised somebody from the dead. He was like, no, he didn't throw me off. I slipped.
So did the kid wake up, say he didn't do it, and then die again?
No, he didn't die. He was still alive. It's crazy, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, thank you for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you again.
No politics today.
Real soon.
Ciao.
Jesus.